Hi, my loves, Trailblazer girl from around the way, where we have culture, conversation, and community. And in today's video, I'm coming to you all with a Baddies Caribbean episode review. I don't know the number of this episode, but the name of it is called Frenemies and Allies. Now, before I hop into my commentary, make sure you like this video. Go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel because it helps me very much to continue to grow the community. Now, let's just hop into it. Zeus gives us our recap like they always do. Okay. Period. Point blank. So Gretchen and Big Callie, they're going back and forth. And Gretchen finally gets a little swing in. And I'm like, girl, you swung at her. And Callie looked like she was about to fling you around like, a rag doll. Now, I feel like when Kylie finally swung, she's like, "You better back up. You better back up. You better keep your distance. Keep your distance. You better back up." Like I said. So, Gretchen's like, "Wow, like you weird. You weird. I can't believe you're doing this. I can't believe you're doing this to me. Like that's crazy. That's crazy. Like, she's like, "Oh well, I told you. I gave you a pass because you said your grandfather was black, so I gave you a pass to the N word. I don't give you no passes to do that. Like, y'all, that's weird. I'm sorry. I really like Kylie. I think that she's a big, thick, beautiful girl." And I like a big thickie. However, it's a no for me, dog. It's a no for me. I'm so sorry. It was just really, really weird. But they're going back and forth. It's like, back up, back up. You know what I mean? So, Kylie was upset. And I feel like Kylie was upset because, you know, the girl was questioning if she was really her friend or not. I think that's what made her upset. She was questioning if she was really her friend or not, and that made her upset. That can make anybody upset, especially since I'm going up against the whole house. She's pretty much excluded herself from other baddies, if you will, because nobody really fucks with Gretch. And I did all this, and now it's like, oh, you don't even know if I'm your friend or not. All right, cool. Well, I'm about to swing off on you. And whatever the case, it was just like corny. They're saying Gretchen was drunk, but Kylie looked like she was one who was really drunk. But they're going, toe to toe, face to face, and back up, and you in my face, and I don't care. I ain't scared of nobody. Like, I don't know. I feel like these girls are so. I'm not scared of nobody, and I don't care. And I'll black out now. Like, girl, you look a mess. Bitch, you look a mess. That's all. That's how I feel about it. So, after it was all said and done, Kylie goes over to sit near like the little bar area, and Taseki comes out, and she's like, "Girl, here, take a shot, girl. Like, no worries, or whatever." And Kylie was basically saying, like, you know, in real life, like, if we don't fuck with somebody, we don't fuck with nobody. Like, it's cool, it's okay. But in here, like, I'm not about to fight nobody's battles because y'all can be fighting, beefing back and forth, and the next day y'all fighting in the club together. Like, I'm not about to play that. And I feel her on that. That's smart. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's smart. Like, she's like, I'm not gonna jump nobody, handle your business as a woman, but I'm not about to be, choosing sides and doing all this and doing all that. Taseki understood. She's like, girl, just come on, just take the shot, just chill out. I would go try to calm her down, but I really don't want to because it's like, Kylie, I understand that you're coming on and you want to have this fake loyalty and oh my gosh, I really value our friendship and this and the third. It's like, how can you really value friendship for somebody that you met in literally 3 days? And like the whole house is aligned, against y'all, and y'all feel like we gotta hold each other down. Like that is just so weird. I don't know. I just feel like Kylie, with you having a little bit more ties and connections to the Zeus network, or even to your mom and to your brother, I really wish you would have played this like a little smarter. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes loyalty gets you far, sometimes strategy gets you further. And I'm not saying strategy in a bad way. I'm just saying in a way that makes you more likely to come back onto the network. Now, girl, that's ridiculous. Girl, just something a little bit more, um, like make it make sense is what I'm trying to say. So, a moment go by, and so Kylie is like, "Okay, so what you doing, friend? What you want to do? What you want to do?" And I'm like, "Girl, like these girls are really weird." Basically saying I value our friendship, and they went to go talk on the beach, and I'm sorry, and it was like, "Oh, don't touch me, no, because you went OD." And then Kylie was like, "Look me in my eyes," and tried to take off her glasses and shit, and she was just like, "No, well, I just feel like this, that, and the third." Okay, cool, cool, cool. They trying to make up, and so they sitting on the beach and they talking, and in comes Scotty and Jela. And Scotty is just like, yeah, I'm tired of her being here. Like, finally, like, yeah, she basically was like, yeah, well, we seen that, Dia and Slim are gone. And basically, like, I want you going. Like, I really don't want you to be here. And she like, well, what you mean? Like, well, what you trying to say? Like, I really don't feel like you should be here. And I was a peacemaker, was trying to be cool with you. You still want some rah-rah shit. It's just giving too much. And so she's like, well, what you gonna do about it? Well, what you about to do about it? So Scotty like steals off on Gretchen. Like, y'all, she literally like just hooks off on Gretchen, like swung on her, stole off on her. Now, it didn't seem like a hard punch, but it maybe it was a little stun. You know how you hear somebody like, wow, real quick, like it ain't no boop boop. It's just a little what, like I got you, like what. I'm gonna do my stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like real quick. But I'm surprised at Scotty. And basically she's like, Jayla is my girl. And I feel some type of way, and I'm standing behind it. Now, fans are trying to be like, oh, Scotty is being a follower. Scotty is being a bully. Scotty can't be a bully because she's just not that type. I'm sorry. And Gretchen doesn't give scary. She really doesn't. We seen Scotty and Anna fight, and Scotty wasn't holding her own against Anna. So what's the beef about her trying to fight Gretch? Like, you done bit the girl up. Maybe Jayla felt like, I'm tired of being the only one swinging and fighting on her because it's going to give bad. So I'm gonna get my homegirl to do it. Like, this is what they do in the world of TVs, on this reality TV shows. It is what it is. So they're kind of going back and forth. So Kylie's like, what you doing that for? What you doing that for? Kylie over here trying to cape for this girl. Kylie, you just look stupid. Like, I feel like you aligned yourself with this corny ass girl, and it makes you look corny. I don't know, y'all. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? And y'all been watching, if y'all been watching or listening to my reviews for a minute, y'all know I keep saying I like Kylie. I think she's thick. I think she's cute. She seemed like she going to give some action. But it's like, oh, y'all OGs, y'all corny. Like the new bitches, like y'all, the new bitches are whack. If Gretchen is the new baddie, I'm cool. At least Anna comes with a little look about her and a little funniness. I ain't see Gretchen crack a joke. She ain't made me smile. I'd be like, oh my God. Like, you know what I'm saying? Anna is funny and cute and witty. She gonna say a couple things. Gretch is slow, ugly. Oh, I didn't mean to say ugly. I hate calling women ugly. But you know what I'm saying. Like, it's given absolutely not. So Scotty is swinging. They get into the little tussle. I don't even want to say it was a fight. I'll just say it was a tussle. And then Jayla starts getting into it or whatever. So Kylie gets in the middle and like moves Jayla out the way because they going back and forth, and she keeps calling the B word, she keeps saying the N word, she keeps being disrespectful. And it's like, to me, it's, you don't get extra brownie points because you keep saying the same thing that's so disrespectful. And I'm gonna just keep saying it. Like, and it's like, okay, like, you know what I mean? Like, her whole identity on this show has been, I'm just gonna be the loud disrespectful one. And it's like, but it takes more than that. She ain't giving no looks, she ain't getting no fashions. I don't know nothing about this girl. I think it's weird that y'all are caping for her. I think it's even weirder that Kylie is caping for her. Kylie, you can stand up on your big thick ass on your own. You don't need to align yourself with this girl. Be cool with another newbie. Why are you so fucking cool with her stupid ass? I mean, at least to me. Anyway, so they go back in the house. Oh yes, she had drew like a line in the sand, Jayla, and it was like, oh, we about to step over this line. They not about to do nothing to us. It's gonna be what I say it's gonna be. Da da da. So Scotty and Jayla go in the house and they tell Natalie, look at Miss Nunn. She's sitting there looking like she ain't know what's going on. And they go back and they run back and they tell Natalie what's up. And they're like, she got to get out of here. She has to go. And to be quite honest with you, I would have preferred Dia. I would have preferred Nunu. How did they get? Now I'm thinking about, how did they get rid of Dia and Nunu? And motherfucking what you call him is still here. Like, why is she here? Why is she here? Why? Okay. And so I don't know. It just gives like, this is so annoying. Natalie's just sitting there watching like she has no clue. And so, this is when the girls all go outside. And so Natalie is outside trying to figure out what's going on. And Kai is basically saying, like, okay, yeah, we can fight Jayla. It's nothing. Cause Jayla was saying, like, yeah, I don't care. It's gonna be whatever I want it to be. Like, it's both of them. They can both go home. Now Jayla is turned up because they see that Kylie was trying to, side with Gretchen in a big way. And Natalie sat and was like, well, she wasn't trying to do that. But Jayla was like, no, she was trying to do that. She's on that girl's side and I'm not fucking with it. And so they go outside and Kylie is like, come on, we'll run up. We'll run up then, cuz. We'll run up then, cuz. She's like, girl, you dirty LA girl. It's giving nothing. It's giving nothing. So Kylie and Jada were just going back and forth, arguing. It wasn't until the other baddies showed up that Kylie really wanted to get in there. When Kylie tries to run up, Jayla swings and connects and booped her real quick. Spun her around. I spun a nigga around. I put him in a full Nelson. She ain't do all that, but she touched her. She touched her. And what Natalie said was, Jela, she not no punk, she not scared. You could be bigger, smaller, it really don't matter. Like, I feel like I can see how Krishan was able to beat her up. Because you popped all this shit about Krishan, girl. If Jela can snatch you real quick, you looking weirder. You know what I'm saying? You looking worse. So what you call him is in the back. I keep wanting to say Anna. Gretchen is in the back, and she yeah, because that's what I said. That's what I said. That's what I said. Go on. And Rolly pops her, boop, and I'm like, yes, finally, Rolly is back. And Rolly was like, yeah, I feel like I had to pop her because this bitch is doing too much. Like, you're doing too much talking. She feel like she's untouchable. And one thing we know about Rolly, we hate when them up and feel like they so untouchable and they behind security and she's being protected. And they feel like nobody can get to you. So Rolly was the one to do that. Now keep in mind, like, these girls, although they're baddies and they're OG baddies, they have formed bonds with each other. Jayla and Rolly are cool. Rolly and Scotty are cool. It's like, girl, you're not about to do that. You're not about to do them. So when that happened, Gretchen tried to get her little lick back. And they was like, yeah, because whatever they calling her, I saw this big blue whale or whatever, because Rolly was wearing this blue outfit, and I don't know what it was. So the girls ended up going to the other side of the beach. Klie had a little bit of blood on her. She's like, yeah, that's why you leaking a little bit. Jayla had her leaking a little bit because she popped her good. She gave her a good pop. And now you over there with big, dumb, stupid ass Gretch looking dumb and beat up. Klie, you aligned yourself with big, dumb, stupid ass Gretch looking like you got beat up. It's just like you could have played that so much differently, mama. That's all I'm saying. Natalie is outside like, oh my gosh, I can't even eat. I'm hungry. All you baddies, we can't ever do a baddie shot o'clock. Natalie, shut up. You enjoy this type of messiness. And now it doesn't even involve you. And low key, I feel like Natalie was okay with Klie getting popped because Klie tried to pop her. Hello, somebody, you feel what I'm saying? So it's like, oh my god, yeah, Natalie, we on to you, sister. So they all go upstairs and they kind of talk about the fight between Jela and Klie and everything like this. AHNA comes in and she's like, I don't care, I beat up her mom. And Tinka was just like, well, at the end of the day, I guess you somebody's mom, and whatever. Tinka was just like, anybody can get it. It is what it is. They're supposed to be going out for the club. And one thing about it, Meatball is never dressed. Like, Meatball, did you not have anything? Like, I just don't get it. Diamond, everybody just talking. Like, AHNA's just like, oh, well, her mom, you want to get into the field with a 22-year-old. This is what happened to you. AHNA's fake sorry, and she's so sad that it happened. But any moment and opportunity she gets, she loves to say that that's what her mom gets, and that's what she deserved. So the one group of girls was in the club, and they were in the party bus, and they were talking like, oh, Diamond the Body reminds me of and more, whatever, because they was talking about Rolly not being able to deep throat as good as Diamond, and Diamond sticking out her tongue all super long, and Natalie shades her like, yeah, she reminds me of and more with the same sucking on doorknobs, sucking on bottles, and same clout chasing antics. Like, oh my god. Okay, all right, and I can see the and more comparison. And so Taseki's in her one car and she's in there talking to Mariah, or she was actually asleep, knocked out sleep. Biggie talking about something, we're gonna have a good time. We in the Dominican Republic. And Klie and what you call them is in a separate car by themselves on the way to the club. It's like, girl, you're not even apart. Like, girl, you are very much excluded and y'all corny and y'all whack. And Klie, I'm mad you attach yourself to this corny ass girl. So they get into the club and they went to a club, Infinity, in Punta Cana. When I tell you that club is so lit, baby. Woo-wee. That's a nice one. I had me a good old time. The last time I was in the Dominican Republic, it was a beautiful time, but we did go to the club. We went to that club and we went to a strip club, banging, busting. Like, I don't know what it was. It must have been like a Nigerian weekend, but them big back Nigerians from Houston, Texas, child, it was all over that motherfucking club. Girl, anyway. So yeah, they in the club and it's lit. It's litty. So they was like, yeah, my girl Tinka, she doing her biggest one in the club. She shaking ass, she licking nipples and all this and all that. So Natalie, out of nowhere, takes off her chain and gives it to Tinka. And I think that is so symbolic because, you remember back in the day, Dame Dash used to take off his chain and give it to somebody, whoever was the newest member of the Rockefeller. It's like an acceptance, like, you one of us now. And she going to change, she say her little speech there because I'm a baddie and couldn't nobody check me and blah, 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 blah. And so she's really, really excited. Meatball makes a comment like, yeah, well, when she did her acceptance, when she talked about her chain, she was almost saying like, I got one of these and you don't or whatever. But I find that to be very interesting because it just seemed like she was excited. She had her moment. She was, trying to cry a little bit. Like she felt good. Like, it's like being in a group of sorority bitches and they finally accept you. Like you one of us now. I think that that's really cute. So I don't know why Meatball felt a way about that. I think that that's, very interesting if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, what's wrong with her being happy about that? I don't think she said it in a way. And I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe we're going to see something in the next episode. But what I really think is happening is Meatball was known before Baddies. Meatball was known before Baddies. However, with Meatball and Tinka being on the show and they're both being sisters, Tinka is the one who is having more of the moments. She had moments with Diamond. She got the moments with Dia. She gonna fight. She gonna be funny. The girls like her. She's giving it up in the club. She got the BBL. She dances. She's lit. Meatball is kind of playing the cut. Every time I see her, she in the black t-shirt from the corner store and some slides. Like, girl, you ain't even beefing with nobody. So why do you feel the need to just dress like that? And I get it's a certain point of I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna be me. This is who I am. However, also to give us something to look at, we're making a TV show here. What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? You could have put on even if you put on a little spandex, a little stretch piece or something, but the same biker shorts in a black tee, it ain't even a V-neck, so you can see a little piece of collarbone or nothing. So yeah, Tinka got her baddie chain, and you sitting around like, yeah, I just felt like, girl, you ain't giving up nothing. I feel like Meatball is probably feeling like, girl, I'm the one that's the one that's on in the city. Everybody, well, I don't say everybody, but if you're from the Northeast, if you're from here, Philly, Jersey, Delaware, even maybe in Baltimore, like whatever, you know who Meatball is. You feel me? And she feel like I'm the one with all the clout, and then we go into this new environment. But now Tinka is, and it's like, what's that giving? What's that about? I want to see more of that dynamic because I want to know, where is it really stemming from? What y'all think about this episode though? We're gonna finally see Mariah and AHNA go at it. I think they should let them get their head up. Fuck all that other shit. All this holding each other and get that shit straight up and down. Like, nah, come on now. But let me know what you think. I'm curious to know. Drop down in the comments. Okay. As always, I'm sending you much love and much light, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.